Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise rebuild with the Detroit Lions. Now, just like in the Eagles franchise in Week 3, we are playing the Philadelphia Eagles here at Ford Field, and let's jump right into it. Welcoming Philadelphia into Ford Field, Detroit, Big Sean Rodgers hoping to continue his streak of making big tackles and big sacks, while the Eagles have Corey Simon, as always, getting big sacks in big plays here for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles were able to beat the Lions here in that franchise dynasty that we have. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And these rebuilding Lions are going to try and do the same. The Lions winning the toss, getting the first drive of the game, and the first pass from Harrington over the middle to Hakeem Good for 17 yards. A first down right away for the Lions. The second play of the game complete to Rodgers on the right side for 4 yards. 2nd and 6, Jones getting his first carry of the day. It's tackled after 3 yards by Dhani Jones. And on the 3rd and 3, Harrington finds his rookie, Roy Williams, over the middle for 4 yards, getting a first down for the Lions. 1st and 10 now from the Lions' 48. Harrington finds Rodgers again for 4 yards. And on the 2nd and 6, Jones takes the draw again and gets 3 yards again. Corey Simon there for the tackle. And on the 3rd and 3, Harrington manages to find Charles Rodgers this time for 14 yards, getting another first down for the Lions. And the Lions are finding some success in the pass game against this Eagles defense to start the game out. Harrington trying to keep that luck going. Almost finds Sheldon Brown's hands, incomplete after that first pass. Kevin Jones getting the second carry up the middle, just gets a couple yards there on the play, and Harrington takes a quick drop back, tries to find Rodgers over the middle, and floats it right into him over a sea of Eagles. Another first down for this Lions offense. Jones spinning off of one tackle, gets taken down quickly by Darwin Walker, gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, Harrington passes to the end zone, deflected away by Michael Lewis. 3rd and 7 now, Harrington looks over to Roy Williams, who has the ball in his hands, and it knocks away, and that brings up a 4th and 7. The Lions offense stalls out, but the 28-yard field goal by Hansen is good, and the Lions strike first, going up 3-0 on this Eagles defense in Detroit. 1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 23. McNabb finds Owens immediately on the left side, drives out for 13 yards. Bly pushes him out of bounds. The Eagles get a first down on their first try. Brian Westbrook takes the toss to the right side, gets 13 yards on the run before Holmes gets him out of bounds, and the Eagles, 2 plays in, have 2 first downs under their belt. Westbrook gets the carry again, runs up the middle, sheds a couple of tackles until he's taken down from behind by Cash. 2nd and 1 now, another handoff to Correll Buckhalter this time, finds some rooms to the outside, misses a tackle, and Curry is there to take him down after a gain of 7. Another first down for the Eagles. From the Detroit 33 now, McNabb finds Chad Lewis over the outstretched hands of 2 Lions defenders. First down on the 10-yard line. McNabb's first pass from the 10 deflected by Boss Bailey. It is 2nd and goal now from the 10. Westbrook up the middle, tackled quickly by Big Sean Rodgers for a 3rd and goal from the 9, and McNabb threads a needle between a couple of defenders and finds T.O. Terrell Owens, the cheat code, in the end zone for 9 yards. A touchdown by the Eagles puts them on top, 7-3. Andy Reid loves it, the Eagles love it, and we'll take a look at this one more time. McNabb throwing it through no less than 2 Lions defenders. Brian tried to put his hands on it, but he couldn't quite do it, and the Lions will take back over, down 7-3. Schlesinger for 4 yards on the first play, and there is Corey Simon getting to Harrington for a sack and a loss of 4 yards on the play. Corey Simon, we promised big things from him today, and he just pushes his offensive lineman out of the way and goes and gets his quarterback, and that will be the end of the first quarter. The Eagles on top here at Ford Field, 7-3. Let's head in to the second quarter. 3rd and 10 starting the second quarter. Harrington passes deep to the right side to Roy Williams, all alone, catches it, gets knocked out of bounds, complete for 21 yards. Philly would challenge the play, saying that the catch was made before, or I should say after, Roy Williams had stepped out of bounds. If you go ahead and look at the play here, you can clearly see that Roy's feet would have been down, both in bounds. It looks like he gets one of them bounced anyway before Michael Lewis hits him, and the challenge will fail. The play will stand, complete for those 21 yards, and the Lions will take back over at their own 41. Jones getting the draw up the middle, gets 4 yards before being taken down by Sheldon Brown. 2nd and 6 now. Harrington sacked yet again by Simon, fumbles the ball up this time. Flashbacks to the Texans game. This time Backus, the guard, was able to pick it up, a loss of 11 on the play. So on the 3rd and long, 17, Harrington throws it up for Williams, who drops it on contact, and the Eagles will take back over at their own 34. Westbrook on the toss gets 10 yards before being dragged down by Lehman. They wouldn't quite call it a first down, so on the 2nd and inches, Westbrook will go ahead and take that. Honestly, it was probably no gain, but they're going to give him 1 yard on that. Boss Bailey on the tackle. McNabb throwing to the left side, looking for Owens. Dre Bly on the deflection. Good defense on the pass there from Bly. Westbrook getting the drop, has some space over the middle, gets past the first down line, 13-yard gain in total before Holt takes him down. 1st and 10 now. McNabb scrambling up the middle. We got to remember that McNabb can run the ball. 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 now. Westbrook finally taken down in the backfield. Loss of 1. Teddy Lehman on the tackle. 3rd and 3. McNabb pass over the middle, deflected by Walker, falls harmlessly to the ground, and the Lions manage to stop the Eagles and get a punt on the play. Harrington is hit as he throws on the 1st and 10, incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10, Darwin Walker was blocked by literally no one. The air and Harrington were the only things between Darwin Walker and that sack, and he said, "I will take that, please and thank you, and I will probably see you once or twice before this game is over." 3rd and 14, Harrington trying to salvage something out of nothing, finds Charles Rogers over the middle, complete for 16 yards. Nate Wayne takes him down, but that's a first down for the Detroit Lions. Now from their own 27, Harrington pass over the middle, dropped by Steven Alexander. That was a hard one to miss. Jones, right side, jukes past one, jukes past another, jukes past a third, and gets a big 16 yards on the sweep. Brian Dawkins eventually taking him down, but we can see whoop number 1, we get whoop number 2, and then whoop number 3 just for good measure. Kevin Jones finally getting some daylight and a good run here, and just like clockwork, Darwin Walker, blocked by absolutely no one, gets another sack on Harrington for a loss of 6 yards. Harrington looking to cut some of that yardage down, finds Williams over the middle for 9 yards. After the 2-minute warning, Harrington to the flat, missing his man. It looked like it was Kevin Jones, and I don't really know what happened to Kevin Jones there. The Eagles taking over Westbrook, getting the toss. The kryptonite of this Lions defense runs to the right side for 6 yards. McNabb, his pass is dropped by Ritchie on contact, and the Lions catch a break. 3rd and 4 now, trying to get a stop, and McNabb to Owens. You know it's going to be a trustworthy play over the middle for 19 yards. Brian Walker on the tackle. Westbrook on the first down, runs to the right side, has some daylight, gets 10 yards on the play before being taken down by Holt. The refs don't like giving Westbrook the first down on the first try very much, and he loses yards on this one. Big Sean Rogers and Boss Bailey combining for the loss of 2, and then McNabb looking for Owens. It's deflected by either Bryant or Walker, hard to tell which one there, and that is a 2nd and 10 for McNabb, and McNabb throws it over the middle to Owens, caught by Owens. They would call pass interference as well, but it wouldn't matter because the pass was complete. 1st and goal from the 3. Pinkston gets his first reception of the day and is tackled before the goal line. 2nd and goal now. McNabb throwing to the end zone. Dre Bly gets his hands on it before he can find Owens. 3rd and goal now. McNabb's pass over the middle, deflected by Terrence Holt. That is no good, and the Lions stand up to these Eagles at the goal line, holding them to just a 19-yard chip shot of a field goal by David Akers. 10-3 now. The Eagles are up going into halftime. Honestly, all things considered, the Lions have been putting up a very good fight considering the discrepancy of these teams on paper. You can see here on the stat board, we are giving up more yards, but only barely. We are giving up a lot more rushing yards, but our passing game, just like we've been strategizing, we wanted to go really heavy on the pass game because that's where we feel like the Eagles are weakest on this defense, so we're trying to hold on to it. Our offensive line, though, not doing us any favors. 4 sacks from this Eagles defense so far. Let's see if that continues into the second half. Starting out the 3rd quarter, McNabb tossing it over the middle. The Eagles will get the ball since the Lions received first. Incomplete, deflected by Drake Bly. McNabb looking over the middle again. This time finds T.O. again for 19 yards. Catch there on the play to keep it from being more. Westbrook with the run on first down for 6 yards. He gets it again on second down, running to the right side, runs backwards, manages to get something out of nothing, and finds a first down for 7 yards before Boss Bailey is able to take him down. And the Lions defense was just looking absolutely lost on this play. It seemed like they had something right there. They miss a couple of assignments and miss a couple of tackles, and Westbrook has a first down out of a loss for that Eagles offense. 1st and 10 now. Westbrook getting it again, getting 4 yards on the toss play. Holmes there for the stop. 2nd and 6 now. Westbrook running up the middle again. Holmes there again for the stop. Only 2 yards on that one. 3rd and 4. Big third down here. McNabb passing over the middle and is dropped out of the hands of T.O. That is not something you see very often. And then that 50-yard field goal attempt, he had the distance, but it sails wide to the left, and the Lions escape again with no points on the board, and Corey Schlesinger intends to do something about it. He gets a big stiff arm on his man there and is taken down after 21 yards by Nate Wayne. and they are rocking here at Ford Field. And let's take a look at that one more time. Our elite fullback Corey Schlesinger gives the Michael Lewis, it looks there, a big stiff arm, throws him to the turf. Nate Wayne being able to take him down there, but that's a big 21-yard gain for the Lions offense. And then they promptly go backwards. A loss of 1 on the run. Javon Curse getting in there and making himself known. Harrington throws to the right side, finds Hakeem on that right side, 6-yard gain on the play. Brown taking him down. 3rd and 5. Harrington passes over the middle. Roy Williams has a first down. 9 yards total on the play. Javon Curse running back and Roderick Hood there for the play. 1st and 10 now. Harrington passes deep to the left, has Rodgers open, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. 24 yards on the play, and we have ourselves a tie ball game. Harrington sailing one to the left. Charles Rodgers had that space. He has good speed. Dawkins couldn't recover in time. And the Lions are back in this thing. Tie game 10-10. Westbrook shedding off 1 tackle, almost shut it off. A second one. Boss Bailey going down on the play, and it would not be good. Boss Bailey is out for the rest of the game today. Dante Curry will come in to replace him, and it'll turn out to be an arm fracture of some kind. Boss Bailey will be out for 6 weeks. Westbrook getting the handoff there and the first down, gets another handoff on the 1st and 10 from the Philadelphia 36, runs to the left side for 6 yards. Curry, the replacement linebacker, getting his first tackle there. 2nd and 4, Westbrook running to the left again, getting 9 yards on that play. Terrence Holt able to take him down to save it for more. McNabb passing over the middle, just behind, I think that was LJ Smith, the tight end, incomplete on that play, and McNabb using his legs yet again, gets up the middle on the sneak for 7 yards. 3rd and 3, McNabb sailing it to the right side, finds Pinkston a step behind Fernando Bryant. First down for those Eagles. Now on the Detroit 25, sails it up. It looks like the defense was going to make a play on that, and Pinkston comes down and gets it, and then Westbrook takes it up the middle, bounces off of a lineman, gets tackled, but finds the end zone, and the daylight just as quickly becomes darkness again. Brian Westbrook getting that 2-yard handoff. Brian Westbrook's been just carving up this Detroit defense today, and he gets his first touchdown of the day. The Lions taking back over 1st and 10. Roy Williams on the right side, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Harrington trying Williams again. He gets his man this time. 13-yard gain on the pass from Harrington to Roy Williams. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 33. Jones running up the middle, spinning out of 1 tackle, getting taken down by Dawkins. 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 now. Harrington pass right side, finding Charles Rodgers, gets 8 yards out of that one. Shepard there for the tackle, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th, the Eagles with the lead here in Detroit, 17-10. Starting off on a first down, Detroit 45. Harrington passing left side to Roy Williams. Caught, gets a little bit of extra yardage. Roderick Hood there to take him down after 23 yards. 1st and 10 from the 31. Roy Williams getting another catch over the middle there for 14 yards, and then Jones on the handoff on the first down gets a loss of 2. Darwin Walker once again untouched in the backfield for a big tackle. 2nd and 12 now. Harrington pass over the middle, dropped by Rodgers on the contact. That brings us to a 3rd and 12. Harrington throwing to Roy Williams one more time inside of 2 defenders. It looks like at least one of them got their hands on the ball there, although it is listed as a drop. And then the 35-yard field goal by Hansen is good. The Lions sneaking slightly closer. The score now 13-17. The Eagles taking over. Westbrook runs up the middle this time for no gain. Earl Holmes there on the tackle. 2nd and 10. McNabb looking for Owens on the left side. A rare incompletion off the hands of Terrell Owens. 3rd and 10. McNabb looking left again. There, Terrence Holt is there for the deflection, and the Lions will get the ball back quickly. 1st and 10 now on the Lions 36. Jones sweeps to the right, looking for magic again. Only gets 2 yards on the play, tackle by Simoneau. 2nd and 8. Harrington pass over the middle, this time complete to Roy Williams, who loses 2 guys behind him before Brian Dawkins chases him down. A huge gain of 45 yards, giving these Lions life, and they are now thinking about the win here on their home turf against a good Eagles team. You can see that again there from Roy Williams, hauling the pass in front of Dawkins and managing to shed 2 Eagles defenders before Dawkins chasing him down. Harrington was thinking end zone that time, looking for Arnaz Battle, does not find him. 2nd and 10 on the incompletion, this time finding Rodgers over the middle for 12 yards. Michael Lewis on the stop. 1st and goal on the 5. Jones draws up the middle. Kalu there to chase him down from behind. 1-yard gain. 2nd and goal now. Harrington pass to Jones on the flat. 3-yard gain on the play. Simoneau saving the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Schlesinger gets the call. Simoneau thinking he's going to save another touchdown and gets absolutely trucked by the big man Schlesinger for the touchdown, and the Lions have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter at Ford Field. We need to see that one again for sure. Corey Schlesinger taking the handoff on the goal line and just trucking Simoneau over. and the Eagles will take over with the first down from their own 20. McNabb looking for Chad Lewis, incomplete, but a pass interference is called on the safety Walker, and the Eagles will immediately get a fresh set of downs. On the 34 now, McNabb pass tipped away to Pinkston, but another pass interference is called. This time it's called on Dre Bly. The Eagles getting 2 pass interference calls in 2 throws, marching them up the field. This time it's going to be spotted at the Philadelphia 43. Westbrook takes the run to the left side this time, and he is loose on that left side. He's got a lot of speed and gets 25 yards on the play before Walker can get there to take him down. 2-minute warning gone. 1st and 10 from the 31 in Detroit territory. Westbrook gets up the middle for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Westbrook gets up the right for 4 yards. The backup linebacker Curry there for the tackle. 3rd and 4. McNabb looking to the right side to nobody, incomplete. And this time the 42-yard field goal from David Akers is straight down the middle, and we have ourselves a tie ball game, but there is enough time for this Lions offense to come back and win it at home. Harrington passing over the middle. Dangerous pass deflected by Simoneau. 2nd and 10. Harrington looking around, doesn't have enough time, and sacked by Simon for a loss of 5 yards. And on the 3rd and 15, things are looking bleak for the Lions. Harrington throws it up to 3 Eagles and only 1 Lion, Charles Rogers. It bobbles away, but the refs give us a break this time. A pass interference call goes down on Lito Shepard, and the Lions still have hope. They have a fresh set of downs on their own 37. Harrington looking to Rogers on the right side for 6 yards that time, tackled by Michael Lewis. The Lions are driving. 2nd and 4 now. Harrington passing to Jones on the left flat. He has it this time, gets across the first down line by stepping over Sheldon Brown. First down on the tackle from Dahani Jones. The Lions will take their first timeout. 1st and 10 from the 47. Time winding down, only 40 seconds left. Harrington passes to Rogers on the right for a gain of 7. That was Hakeem on the right for a gain of 7 yards. Dexter Wynn taking him down. Clock still running. 2nd and 3. Harrington passing over the middle. Almost intercepted by both Brian Dawkins and Sheldon Brown on the deflection. You know that those interceptions on deflections are real. Huge 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Harrington feeling the pressure, rolling right, and Sheldon Brown gets into the backfield and sacks him for a huge loss of 10. The final play of regulation here, the Eagles with a chance to win it on a heave and a prayer. Pinkston is kind of by himself, but Walker is there to deflect the pass away, and we are heading into bonus football time. Overtime here in Detroit. The final score at the end of regulation, Eagles 20, Lions 20. Let's see if these Lions can pull it out in overtime. The Eagles call heads, hoping to get the ball here in the first part of this overtime. You know that in the olden days, it was just the first team to score, and the Lions get tails on the call. They will receive, and they have a chance. Harrington feeling pressure again, trying to find a man downfield. Curse is there for the sack, a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Harrington pass over the middle, deflected by Michael Lewis's shoulder. We can say that he was actually defending that pass. 3rd and 12. Big time play here. Harrington throws it over the middle, and Sheldon Brown says, "Cookies, I want all of those chocolate chips. Thank you. I want this win as well." Interception by Sheldon Brown. You can see him lurking there. Steps up in front of Charles Rogers and takes the pass away for a huge, timely interception. Westbrook runs it up the middle for no gain. Curry with a huge tackle. 7 and 10. McNabb drops the pass on contact again. And on the 3rd and 10, I want to point out that I am controlling Terrence Holt at the beginning of this play, because that is our first user interception of this Lions franchise rebuild. The interception by Terrence Holt, aka me, baby, and we are still in business. The Lions will take over with another chance to win it on this huge interception by Terrence Holt. We decided that we were going to trust in him at the beginning of the year and get a little younger in that position, and Terrence has not let us down so far this season. The Lions taking over from their own 39. Harrington gets a deep pass over the middle to Hakeem, complete for 20 yards, and things are looking good. Harrington looking left side for his rookie Derek Hamilton. Our trade from the 49ers drops it, and on the 2nd and 10, Harrington gets sacked by Darwin Walker once again. We are struggling on this offensive line, and on the 3rd and 18, Harrington did not see Corey Simon dropping back, and the defensive tackle with the takeaway, and we squandered our chance for the second time. The crowd can't believe it. Corey Simon, that elite defensive tackle, dropping back into coverage on the combo zone, and Harrington doesn't read it, throws it right to him, and he has those soft hands as well as that round belly, and he gets the interception. 1st and 10, 46. On the Philadelphia side, McNabb throws to Pinkston over the middle for 8 yards. 2nd and 2, Westbrook has some room, gets 9 yards. Holt takes him down, saves the touchdown in a loss in an embarrassing fashion. 1st and 10, the defense really needs to stand up here, and stand up they do not. Westbrook has room to the outside. He is loose. He's past the 20. He gets taken down out of bounds, but it won't matter. A 32-yard field goal by David Akers will put this one away, and the Detroit Lions drop this one at home, but they put up a good fight against a team that was much better than them on paper, even though this was their first victory of the year. So the Detroit Lions fall now to 1-2 on the season, ironically the same record as the Philadelphia Eagles, who now escape from Detroit with a record of 1-2 in this building season. It was a good fight, but one that we did not fight enough. Those 2 interceptions in overtime really killed us. I mean, you can't really point to anything else killing us other than those 2 interceptions there at overtime. Eagles 23, Lions 20. From all of us here at Ford Fields, we hope you have a nice night. Looking at the final stats for the game, we did throw the ball a whole lot. No wonder that we had a lot of throwing yards. We probably should have run it more looking back at it, but we were scared of that defensive line and the linebackers of the Eagles, and we were having success in the air. Harrington, 24 for 41, 299 yards, 1 touchdown, that beautiful throw to Rodgers, and the 1 pick. Westbrook ran all over us. Our guys did not run as well. Schlesinger had the 3 carries, not enough, for 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Jones, 11 attempts for 36 yards. Williams and Rodgers played great. Williams had 8 receptions for 138 yards. Rodgers had 10 receptions, 104 yards, and the tutty. Terrence Holt is our defensive MVP of the game. He had 6 total tackles, 1 of those interceptions, 2 total passes defended, and was our stalwart back there on the back line. That's going to do it for this episode of the Detroit Lions Rebuild. The next time we come back, we're going to be traveling to Atlanta to play those Falcons. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I always live stream these games, so I thank you for coming out to the live streams or for hanging out for these highlight videos. I also post shorts of the players of the game, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for coming, everybody. This is Peanuts 24/7, checking out.